Alright, hello, welcome back everybody to Livestream Under the Moonshine with Zaxtor99. That is me, if you didn't already know. Number 203. This is going to be part 2 of my playthrough, my first time seeing, my first time playing the Doki Doki Literature Club. First part yesterday was pretty, pretty much just setting up the characters, I think. It was kind of dry, but I found it pretty entertaining. It seemed better than I thought it would be. Evidently, it's going to change quite drastically before we get to the end of it. How you doing, Ryan? Welcome back, Rock and Roll. Hello, Irrelevant. Welcome back, Joseph. Remember, guys, this is my first time playing, and for anybody that hasn't seen this before, please be cool. Don't play spoiler in the chat. Don't tell people what's coming. Don't give away the big whatever it is twist in the story or whatever. Try to keep that to yourself. Don't be that guy. Your birthday is in 13 days. Well, happy early birthday, Ryan. Good to have you here, man. Ryan, longtime moderator and supporter of my channel. Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and jump into this. Let me know if the music's too loud. I can definitely turn it down. But we're going to go ahead and get started where we left off last night. And to do that, we're going to load our game. And thank God I remembered to save. Alright, so if we remember right, we had our first day at the Literature Club. And Sayori, I believe is her name, is our longtime friend. We've been friends forever. I named myself Dodger. Because I wanted to dodge making a name. That was the whole reason for the name Dodger. I wanted to dodge the whole name, figuring out a name thing. So I just called myself Dodger. 4 pretty girls are in this literature club. We decided to join, I think, because of the pretty girls and because we didn't want to make our friend Sayori here feel silly because she had told her other friends in the club that we were already joining before she even mentioned it to us. There's 4 different types of girls, completely different characters. Sayori is a really nice friend, I guess. We have kind of an older, mature girl that's really into reading and really likes to jump into reading to kind of escape life, I guess. I don't know. We have kind of a really sour, not a brat, but a really sour attitude, kind of a young girl named Nayuki or something like that. And then we have Monica. Monica is a girl that we went to class with last year. We don't really know her that well, but I think she's the one that this guy kind of likes the most. He finds her attractive and smart and all this good stuff. So we're going to go ahead and continue here. And welcome everybody. Welcome back, Joseph. Waldo's going to be hitting the bars. Oh boy, that sounds like trouble, Ryan. Alright. So here we go. So Sayori wants us to walk home with her. She really likes us quite a bit. And so she laughs at this and says, hee 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 hee. Sayori beams at me because I'm walking home with her. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Okay. So I say, Sayori, about what happened earlier? Oh, what do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Oh yeah, they kind of got in an argument about some poems that we wrote. Like, who was the best at writing poems or whatever for literature. Does that kind of thing happen often? Like arguments between you girls? Oh, no, no, no. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both really wonderful people. You don't already hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. Guys, let me know if the music's too loud. I love Zach's impersonation of a girl. Hey man, I gotta try to make a different, let's turn the volume down just a little bit. I feel like it's a little bit too loud. So she's relieved that we're not, upset that they got in a fight. And they got in a really petty, kind of a girl fight, while reading poems and trying to impress me and blah, blah, blah. It was really girly, if you know what I mean. You know, the kind of stuff, if you've been around teenage girls much, you kind of know how they argue about the stupid, most petty crap. You're just jealous. Shut up. You just want to smack them. You know what I mean? Alright. At least try and sound sexy, Zax girl. Oh my god. Anyway, she says, you know, Dodger, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. Aw. And I think everyone really likes you, too. Yeah, it does kind of seem that way. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Look at her. She's really happy. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Also, remember, guys, if we don't see a name up here at the top, this is stuff I'm thinking to myself. I'm not saying this stuff out loud. So if you don't see a name up here, it means I'm thinking it to myself. Well, so it's right here I'm talking, see? Well, we'll have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Oh yeah, we're writing another poem, huh? It didn't really tell us who we're writing a poem about. What are we writing a poem about here? I don't know. Does anybody know what I'm supposed to be picking words to describe? I can't choose one of these. I'm a little bit confused here. It didn't really tell me. Like, I think before when I picked out words, I was picking out words. It said, pick out words that you think would describe the one he was most interested in or something. I don't remember. I'm picking out words for a poem. I know we're supposed to write another poem tonight. I mean, are we picking out... I assume we're picking out words for Sayori, but I don't know. I'm just gonna pick out the words that you think, pick the words that you think which girl would want to hear. Thanks, rock and roll. Which girl, though? Pick out words that I think which one. That I think which one. Any of them? Girls. Pick out the words that you think which girl would want to hear. How do I know which girl we're talking about? There's 3 of them down here. Yeah, this part confuses me a little bit. Whichever girl you like, okay. Whichever girl I like, okay. I don't know. I mean, I'm just gonna go with any girl. I mean, I think any girl would want to hear. You're destiny. You're my destiny, baby. Oh, so she jumped up and down. I just noticed that. So she jumped up and down when I picked that. I didn't even notice that yesterday. It probably happened yesterday. I didn't even pay attention. Okay, so she jumped up and down when I picked Destiny. Interesting. I didn't even notice that yesterday. Wow. Okay. Pure. That is... Oh, no, that's Natsuki. That's Natsuki. She jumped up and down. Okay. Special. That's probably going to be Natsuki again. No, that's our friend Sayori. I'm okay with Sayori being special. Okay. I can't believe I didn't notice that yesterday. It shows you which girl that word fits. Okay. Nibble. I'm kind of curious to see which one of these would like a nibble. Nibble, nibble. Nibble, nibble. I'm going to guess it's going to be her. We'll see. No! No! It's Natsuki! I don't want to get with Natsuki. I'm just going to go with any girl, Zax2018. That makes me sound desperate. That line, right? That's funny. Beauty. Beauty. Oh, there we go. Sayori. I'm okay with Sayori being attached to Sayori. I don't think I want to get with this little brat. So we're 2, 2, and 1 right now. This is interesting, to say the least. Which one of these girls likes chocolate? That'll be interesting. Oh, no. No. The brat. Oh, this is too funny. She's ahead right now, 3 to 2 to 1. Bed. Which one of these girls likes bed? Wink, wink. Bed. Which one of you girls wants to go to bed? There we go. We're 3, 3, and 1. It's a tie right now between our good friend Sayori, the brat Natsuki, and what is her name? Yuri. Yuri. All right. This is the one that likes books and escapes into books all the time and is really knowledgeable about writing and books and everything. What do you guys think? Which one should I choose now? Dark. Depression. Which one of these girls is depressed? Which one of these girls is really depressed? See, I would have thought it would have been her, and I would have thought that's why she escaped into books and literature. So depression, I'm really curious to see which one of these girls has depression as a word. Let's go depression and see which one it fits. Oh wow, it's Sayori. So she's ahead now. It's Sayori's depressed, huh? Play this game and find out. Why not Yuri and Sayori both? I would say Heaven Sent, but I think it's gonna... Heaven Sent, I think, is gonna fit this one again. Which one of these girls feels alone? Is it gonna be Sayuki or Sayori again or whatever? I can't remember these names, guys. Let's go alone. I have a feeling it's gonna be her. Yep. So she feels alone and depressed. Our good friend Sayori. That's interesting. No, guys, this is too tempting. This is too tempting. I got to choose this one here. I got to choose this one here. I got to find which one of these girls likes this word the most. Well, there you go, Yuri. Not a real surprise there. Not a real surprise there. I still got to do 10 more, huh? Okay. Passion. Is passion also going to be her as well? I don't know. Passion. Let's go passion and see who it fits. Okay. Interesting. I kind of thought that was going to be Yuri again. But we're definitely hitting all the words for our friend Sayori now. So you go for climax and not sticky? This doesn't say boop, guys. This says boop. All right. Intellectual. I really think intellectual. I'm really curious. I want to click intellectual. I think it's going to be her. But I'm really more curious about suicide. Is Sayori fitting suicide? From the sounds of it, I'm guessing suicide's going to fit her. No. Whoa. Suicide went to her? So maybe she's, wow. I'm really surprised after depression and alone fit her, but suicide went to Yuri. That's interesting. Is Kiss gonna fit Yuri as well, since she liked passion and everything else? No, Kiss goes to Natsuki. Okay. Who likes strawberries? I'm curious who likes strawberries. It's probably going to be Natsuki again. She liked chocolate as well. Yep. I was right about that. So we're really... She's getting a lot of words, guys, that we're choosing. Lost is going to be Yuri, huh? Let's find out. Yep. So she is very provocative and naughty, it almost sounds like. Doki Doki? I don't know. I don't think I'm really that curious about that one. Which one of these girls has something to do with a graveyard? Wow. So suicide and graveyard fits Yuri. But she's the one that's depressed and feels alone. That's really interesting. Imagination is going to fit Yuri again, I bet. Let's find out. Yup. Death is going to fit Yuri as well. No, death. That's because suicide. Suicide fits our friend here. Okay. So both these girls are in pretty sad situations, it sounds like. Pain. Which one of these girls has something to do with pain? Damn. It's our friend. And I have a feeling if we choose sweet or sugar or anything like that, we're going to get the damn brat. Which one of these girls relates most to crying? Is it going to be Sayori? Is it going to be Yuri? Which one cries the most? It's our friend. Interesting. Captain Joseph, I love naughty girls. This is definitely an interesting visual novel. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. And Sayori says, "Hi, Dodger." Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. Well, that's a pretty simple thing to get you. That's a pretty simple thing to do to get you in a good mood, girl. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. I'm not really hungry. Huh? That's not like you at all. Well, I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Huh? Why all of a sudden do you want to look at my purse? No reason, really. I just want to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with a latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Welcome, Alexander. Ha 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 ha. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? Well, it's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. Oh, wow. Sayori was trying to get me to go with her to buy a snack so I would buy it for her. That sounds like Natsuki or whatever. That sounds like that bratty girl. What's up with that, girl? So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you had spent all your money so that I would lend you some and buy you a snack. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. What the F? Why are you always hungry, girl? And so, that only leaves one option. Huh? I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. And Yuri comes in laughing. Ha 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 ha. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was even listening. Her face is in her book, as always. And so she's kind of eavesdropping from behind the pages of her book. Interesting. And she's alerted. Or, no, she's laughing. Yuri's like, haha. I wasn't listening or anything. It was something in my book. That's what it was, yeah. And Sayori's like, Yuri, tell Dodger to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved in stuff like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after putting a mischievous stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. So if she was talking about her book and not eavesdropping, like I said, then she wouldn't have known any of this. So she was definitely eavesdropping. And Yuri's like, did I just... wait, I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Ha 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 ha. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a really fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. Well, you were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. The retribution. Yeah, that. Still, coming from you, Sayori, or Yuri saying, still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Hehehehe. And I say, don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she's told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. Uh-oh. I let it out, huh? Welcome back, Gabby. How you doing, hon? But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Oh, come on. Give me more credit than that, Sayori. Whack! What the hell? Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles out onto the desk. What the F? Ow! What was... a cookie? Sure enough, it was a gigantic cookie wrapped in plastic. Hits her in the face and falls on the desk? What the heck? Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. And Dodger's reminding her of retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. And here comes Natsuki. I just want to give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Ha 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 ha. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Aw, geez, just shut up and eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasped her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue, ow. And Natsuki's like, you're gonna, she says, you're going through a lot just over one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Oh, jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. That's true. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Duh. Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this with me. Hehehehe. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Oh, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Huh? Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Where is Monica? Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? That's a good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all, you know. Huh? You don't think she has a... Haha, I wouldn't be surprised, you guys. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Well, that's true. Excuse me. Suddenly, the door swings open, and Monica comes in. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't getting worried or anything. I love these faces. Look, I mean, she's like, the art and the art in these visual novels, a lot of them, I mean, fits the moment perfectly. You guys really don't take this art for granted. This art is fantastic. I mean, she has a look like, oh, I'm concerned, you know, like, oh, I'm late. And, I mean, these quizzical looks, you know, just the art. And don't take it for granted, guys. This is really good. Eh? Monica didn't choose the club over her boyfriend after all. Assuming she has a boyfriend. I kind of doubt it. You're so strong-willed. And yep, see? Monica's like laughing. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically looks at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. And to be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. And so Natsuki comes in. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it because I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't, really. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn the piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I'll do it. Yay! That sounds really cool, Monica. I also look very forward to it. Oh, is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Dodger. Yeah, Monica definitely likes us. We kind of got a glimpse of that yesterday. Joseph said this is getting good. I used to be a dragonborn like that, but then I got my sword in my throat. Monica smiles sweetly at me. I didn't mean to put any pressure on you or anything like that there, Monica. Oh, no, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready and feel more confident. I see. Well, in that case, I wish you the best of luck, girl. Thanks. And again, guys, remember, I'm going to add some words and change the words a little bit sometimes. I'm not going to read it word for word. Basically, how I interpret what I'm reading is how I'm going to say it. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already kind of settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back into her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Sayori says, Dodger. Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom, okay? You wanna come with me? Supplies? Well, what do you need supplies for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up, right? Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff like that. So I need to find some crayons, markers, and glue sticks. Oh, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Dodger to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'll be happy to go with him. Oh, man. Oh, wow. So, yeah, they're all fighting to walk down to another classroom to get supplies with me, guys. These girls all want me. What a good feeling. See, I'm telling you guys, if you guys are a guy and you want to feel wanted by girls, all you got to do is play this game and you're going to have 4 girls just clamoring for your attention. Just play Doki Doki Literature Club if you're ever feeling like girls don't like you. Yeah, play the game and you'll feel very desired. Welcome, Copper. Welcome, Dabmaster. How you guys doing? So now Monica says, I'll be happy to go with him. But I wanted to go. They want to go. And it's not just that they want... See, they don't want to go together with me. They want that alone time. They want that alone time with me, I'm sure. Even if it's just a short walk down to a classroom to get a few supplies. Even if it's only a minute or two, they want that minute alone with me. So he already says, it's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Monica says, oh, okay. It was just a suggestion. Sorry. See if you can find some poster paper there too, okay? Okay. Ready, Dodger? Yep, well, let's go. And Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around in the hallway. She's happy. She's happy she got me alone. That's what I read into it. Honestly, it feels like I'm talking to a kid in the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Hehehehe. Oh, me and Monica, we have it all planned out. Just don't worry about it. Is that so? Yeah. So we're going to do poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is going to take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Oh, okay. That sounds, and I'm thinking to myself, remember, I'm not saying this out loud, and I'm thinking to myself, kind of dull. And she reads it. She reads into my look on my face, and she's like, Dodger, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. I didn't even say boring, but she knew what I was thinking. And that's what close friends do, guys. When you're close friends with somebody, and you know each other really well, you can know what they're thinking without them even needing to say it. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from the clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me, is it but a barren wasteland? Like that. Sayori, and I'm wondering, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me here, I'm scratching my head, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Huh? You meanie? I'm working super hard on this, you know. Oh, I know you are. I just mean that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your usual cute self. Being all serious and everything. Don't say that. It's so embarrassing, Dodger. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job, right? Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey, Dodger, this classroom over here, it's empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one little bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more. And going adventuring with Sayori brings out a special sort of feeling that I had forgot I even had. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet, and I follow behind her. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls a box of crayons off the shelf. And they're the best brand, too. Crayola? They're kind of dirty, though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box and reading the different color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color here. Fine, fine. Then at least move out of the way so I can look for the poster paper. Ah, I dropped one by accident. Smack. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right onto the shelf. Ouch. That would hurt. She falls to the floor. Ow, she must have hit herself pretty damn hard. She falls on the floor and the crayons spill out all over her lap. Ow! Are you okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead in pain. Gee, Sayori, that's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. Oh, whoa. And I say, you have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. So she's putting her hands over her head. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. And yeah, I mean, I definitely care about her. Look at this. I'm brushing her bangs to the side, and I imagine this is like romantically and sweet and caring. Ow. Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Ouch. Man, this is gonna swell up, Sayori. I should find you some ice, hon. Dodger. Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. Oh, you don't have to. I'm fine with just looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. Haha, what are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Just stay here, girl. Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than a drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I'll purchase that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop up the crayons all over the floor. She says, at least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice. And she says, oh, it's nice and cold. She puts it up to her forehead. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, you idiot. Ow. Sorry, I forgot. Haha, silly me. How hard did you hit your head, girl? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. It looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Dodger. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Oh, what do you mean? You know how I used to play outside all the time. I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on things that you climbed on. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would hurt myself. I'd fall and scrape myself, or I'd get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and you were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all. You know, it was mine. And I'm like, whoa, did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, I do remember a little bit. I guess I always was so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, I guess it was my fault. Kind of like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head like you did. Dodger, I don't really think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me, even though I'm always being just clumsy. You're really a sweetheart, Dodger. Oh, come on, don't call me that, Sayori. Sweetheart? Eh. I want to be hot, not a sweetie. I don't want... and I really don't do this kind of thing all the time. Guys don't like to be called a sweetheart. We like to be called cool and hot. And we don't like to be called cute either. Guys, you don't want to call a guy cute. And we think you're thinking of us like a little puppy. Yeah. I'm just saying. You don't call a guy a sweetheart or a cute. Guys don't like that. We're thinking, you're calling me a girl. I'm not a girl. I'm freaking buff, man. Let me show you my muscles. Anyway, see how he's defending himself, though? She called him a sweetheart, which is a total compliment coming from a girl. A girl calls a guy a sweetheart. That's a total compliment. But a lot of guys don't take it that way. Anyway, I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Dodger, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us after all these years. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? And I think to myself, if I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end up for college and where we'll go after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any kind of promises to Sayori now. But, and I just say, well, I hope so, Sayori. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not even want to disturb her at all. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know what I mean? Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Huh. Sayori hops to her feet. She clutches her forehead again. Oh no. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself, Sayori. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs and tries to hide the bump, but without very much success. In a moment, we make it back to the clubroom. Monica says, "Oh, you're back. Good timing, but I was really about ready to start. About ready to start sharing our poems." Sayori, your forehead. Oh, she's fine. Don't worry about. I was playing with the crayons and I smacked my forehead into the shelf. Huh. And she's like, well, anyway, were you able to find everything that we needed? I have it, right? Sayori frantically glances about herself. I forgot everything. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. Again, I love this art. I found the poster paper as well. Oh, good. Ha ha ha. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Dodger. Well, Sayori... I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Oh, okay, okay. In any case, good work, you guys. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too! Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? And I'm like, I guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Who should I show my poem to first? Well, I got a troll in the chat. Yeah, I gotta love the trolls. Thanks, Cabby. Doing a good job. Appreciate it. Who should I show my poem to first? My second poem. You know what? I'm gonna get Natsuki out of the way right away. Natsuki's gonna criticize me and blah blah blah. I'm getting her out of the way. Let's get it over with.
Well, I can admit it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in a little bit of effort.
Oh, that's good.
Come to think of it, it kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
Uh-oh. Really? You think so?
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. So you never really struck me as her type.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know, but it honestly, how could someone fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around dead weight.
Oh, ouch! Ouch! I told you there was a reason we wanted to get her out of the way first. Man, she's like kicking me in the nuts here. Telling me that, saying to me that she likes me and all this, and it's like her dragging around dead weight. That's like a huge insult. That's worse than being called cute. And I'm like, oh, that was a little unnecessary. Yeah, Cabby says that was brutal even for me. But I think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. I keep her grounded, you know? You could say that we take care of each other in our own way. I kind of like how he put it there. If it wasn't for me, she'd be floating up like a balloon and floating high into the sky. Yeah, I keep her grounded. I like that.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to just show you my poem right now, right? Here.
So she writes,
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her no more. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her even touch me, because she likes spiders and her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about icky spiders. But if her friends start to like spiders too, yeah, that's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone.
So she doesn't like some girl that's really nice to her because the girl likes spiders, or at least accepts them. That's what I get out of that.
She's like, that's not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's poem.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up, you know? I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do yesterday.
Oh, no, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem as well. I doubt I have to explain it very well. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps to realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree with the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. It's something like you're afraid if people find out they're going to make fun of you or think less of you, you know? But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone or it makes them happy, you know? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, and I say, well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it, okay?
Huh. Okay. You got her out of the way. Trolls and Sayori had a box fall on her face. What the heck, Abby? Oh yeah. I had trolls in the chat, and Sayori had a box of crayons fall on her. Well, she had a box of crayons fall. She bent over to pick them up, I think, and she whacked her head on a shelf when I was alone with her, and she got so excited to walk down to another classroom to get some supplies with me. She wanted that, 2 minutes of alone time with me. And yeah, she caused a big bump on her forehead. And they kind of got close. Yeah, it's pretty special, actually, the alone time, because we kind of found out a little bit more about how meaningful their friendship is and how much I care about Sayori as a friend. Anyway, who should I show my poem to next? Well, let's go with our good friend Sayori. I'm feeling kind of close to her. I think I'm going to feel pretty confident about her, especially now after I just got beat up and kicked in the balls by Natsuki or whatever. I'm going to go with Sayori.
Dodger, I really love your poems. See how sweet she is? I can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
I'm not hiding anything. I told her yesterday that was the first poem I wrote.
But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too, so she's already read it. You can't tell me you haven't done this before.
I mean, you're really the only one that feels that way, Sayori. So...
Huh? No way. Not even Natsuki?
Well, I guess Natsuki is least likely to admit how much she likes something, but I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, you're starting to see a friendship here that... I mean, who else is hearing this for the first time? And at this point, who else is honestly wanting a relationship to develop? I mean, the story's doing a good job of making you as a player, or you as a viewer out there. I think it's doing a good job of making you want Dodger and Sayori to become a little bit closer. Now, if that's going to happen, time will tell. But right now, it's definitely doing a good job of making you feel like these two really care about each other a lot. It's really a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you.
Huh? Whoa.
Stop thinking weird things, you idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. Not that I care about you a ton, come on. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure and fun. Even the little things. Like cooking. Oh, let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is I can feel more feelings through you than I feel through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting into my business all the time, Sayori.
Huh? I don't know if I understand.
Oh, come on. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head.
Hey, I'm not a kid, you know.
Are you sure about that?
Well, maybe.
Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands.
Hey, Dodger, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it.
Aw. Oh, why would you want to keep it?
Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me.
I'm like, huh? Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't say I was writing it for you. I wrote it thinking about you. I didn't write this for you. And she's like, the miscommunication between women and men. There you go. Total misunderstanding. And I'm sighing. Are you even listening to me anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home, okay?
Really?
Snap.
Ah, I broke my pencil.
Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece of pencil she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, oh no. Okay, she didn't bump a table, that's good. She bumps right into me.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you, just hold on. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself. Her knees are shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah, let's.
I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I forgot all about that. But it's not nearly as good as yours.
Oh, geez, don't worry about that. I'm sure I'll like it. So let's see what Sayori wrote. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like a lid. Wait a minute. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. So she's talking about going into her mind. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. There's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my friends go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my front locked door. Finally all done, I open up, and in come my friends. And they're all in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting and pleading and something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Wow. These poems are getting deeper and deeper and deeper, aren't they? Okay, that one's pretty deep. Something about she's wanting to do nice things and she has nice thoughts for her friends. And it almost sounds like she's writing a poem talking about how she tries to do nice things or tries to say nice things about all of her friends, but every time she fails and basically stumbles. That's kind of what it sounds like to me. I don't know. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me the whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost a little bit creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly creepy. Maybe because I'm so used to you being so cheerful. Well, never mind. Yeah, it was kind of a dark poem. I'm thinking too hard about it, I tell myself. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Oh, okay, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way, you know? It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing it's like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, haven't you? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get too far ahead of yourself there, Sayori. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. No one hates Sayori. Yeah, I can see that. I can see why no one would hate Sayori. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to believe she would be this pessimistic. Who should I show my poem to next? I'm gonna save Monica for last. I'm gonna go Yuri here. Well, let's see what you've written for today. She reads it. Ah, well done, Dodger. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that really means a lot. Remember, she's the one that likes to read a lot. She's the writing expert and all that. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect, okay? You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Just try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly an interesting technique, Yuri. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this a poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of my bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon was an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend, I slice the bread fresh and soft, and the raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto my newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken a following to me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Whoa! You could read a lot into this. I don't think this is about her feeding a raccoon, guys. I think this is going a little bit more, a lot deeper than her feeding a raccoon. Yeah, this is getting a little bit risky in a sense, in my opinion. Yeah, I think she definitely has a naughty side to her. I was a little more daring with this one than I was yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. Yep. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. Exactly what I'm thinking. I can't even begin to think. We know it's not really about a raccoon. She's talking about the excitement of a raccoon and giving
giving him what he wants, and he wants more and more of it. Yeah, I think you guys know kind of what this is about. It's not about a raccoon. It's not about feeding a raccoon bread. Not at all. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Cabby. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels to me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So sometimes I enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? Huh? She did? Yeah, she did. She was talking about how it doesn't matter how much you're, about what you're into, as long as you're not hurting anybody. Well, she's right about that. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. Well, that's really interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose it's not my fault for judging, is it? Please don't tell her I said that, okay? Oh, don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit right now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. And then Monica? Hi again, Dodger. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Nah, I wouldn't count on that, Monica. But you never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. She reads it, and she's like, alright. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating, isn't it, Monica? Well, yeah, maybe, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... don't worry, I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time as well. And you can talk to me every now and then as well. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? Oh, no, it's nothing like that. I'm just still kind of getting used to being here, that's all. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean to do that. No, don't worry about that. I get what you're saying. Okay, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you like it too. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, and piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless. Cacophony. How do you say that word? I don't read this word a lot. Cacophony. I don't know that word. Damn it. I never use this word. This is why I hate reading. This is why I need to read more.
Cacophony.
Cacophony. A harsh, discordant mixture of sounds. Cacophony. Man.
Cacophony.
See, I learned something today. Alright, so, an endless cacophony. A mixture of sounds. Of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me? Load me? What? What? What the hell? Huh. That's weird. And does your Google sound hot? Oh my god. It's even more abstract than your last one, isn't it? Haha. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you didn't like it. No, I never said that, Monica. It's just kind of a thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I write the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Haha. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression or a feeling, or a conversation with a reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Okay? You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected might happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Ha 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 ha. That's my advice for today, though. Thanks for listening. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take Monica's advice, guys, and we're going to save right here. Bam. Yes, I'll overwrite my save. And we're going to return. Don't worry, we're not stopping the live stream yet. But we are definitely going to take Monica's advice and save. I think that was there for a reason. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit in the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days anyway. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well, Yuri says. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Oh, don't worry so much, you guys. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much time. We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been hard working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets that we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up with and recite poems as well. Sayori's putting all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Hehehehe.
Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us all to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you?
Well, actually I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki, Yuri says. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Sayori says, Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. And it's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to the whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. Look how she looks like she feels bad here. I'm so sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of our club. If we start the event and each of us puts on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, guys. Being intimate with yourself. Finding new horizons. And having fun. Being intimate with yourself and having fun. There you go. There's Sayori for you. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and just reciting a poem, then I know you each can do this. Huh. They're both pausing. Natsuki and Yuri just remain silent. Sayori looks worried. That is a worried look. I guess that leaves me no choice. You know what, Monica? I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them this one little bit. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any argument left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright.
Whew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? She pauses. Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expressant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice here, do I? That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
And Yuri says, Monica, this is too sudden. Well, you can't recite your poem in front of the club. How do you expect to do it in front of strangers? No. Don't worry, Yuri. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable.
And can I go next?
Sayori's not shy, is she? Haha, of course you can. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself, and then she stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites and brings her words to life. Is this something she's done before, or she's simply a natural at it? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks simply amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't even understand. And finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica.
Ah, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example for you guys. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? And Yuri jumps in and says, I'll go next.
Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and she stands up. Wow, that was kind of unexpected. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
Sayori says, "You can do it, Yuri." It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading her poem out loud. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting so much effort into this? As Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns, and a structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse of the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her own head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is simply stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition that she does deserve. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard, and it happened so unexpected that we must have forgotten. And as we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Ha 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 ha. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. Give me a minute. How did you guys do it so easy? Try not to think of it like you're reciting it to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself in front of your mirror in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice has made a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it at all. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to read much more deeply into someone than I thought I knew, through and through. Sayori finishes and we all applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Dodger liked it. I guess that's a good sign. Well, what does that even mean, Sayori? It came out very nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nice. But it might be the other poems that wouldn't work as well with that kind of delivery. I don't think I really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work that well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on which poem you're reading. Oh, okay, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more, Sayori. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Dodger. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. I might as well let Dodger lower my... Oh my god! Look at what she says here. I might as well let Dodger lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to do mine. Oh my god. Natsuki? It's fine. Don't worry about it, Sayori. I might as well just go ahead and get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just go with what I've wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel really awkward. I recite my poem.
Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive an applause anyway. Yeah, I know, rock and roll. She's a witch with a capital B. That's funny. You're making buttered bread and a fried egg, Cabby? Share with me, girl. I'm getting hungry. You're making me hungry saying that. Alright, ready for a midnight snack here. Alright, so anyway, they applaud me. I read my poem and they say, sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else here. Monica says, don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your own writing. That's something that'll improve over time. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you... Oh, and Monica says, because you're presenting. Anyway, my poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a deep breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears just a little bit. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds her. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Ah, well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends here, it's just so embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is for me. Well, I guess in that case, you won't have to worry much about the festival. That said, I want to thank everybody for coming through today. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Oh, geez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine, too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort into our club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue this. As for the festival, we'll finish up planning for tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'm going to do my best to get through this, if it's for the sake of this club. And impressing Monica. Yep, for sure, he is trying to impress Monica. He likes Monica. I still say that he should be going for his good friend Sayori. I think that might work out a little bit better. And anyway, he says, if it's for the sake of impressing Monica, I'm going to give it my best. And Dodger says to Sayori, you ready to go, Sayori? Yep. And Natsuki says, look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Gee, and I'm like, geez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. We're just friends. And Yuri says, it must be nice, though. I'm like, well, how am I supposed to respond to that, I think to myself. And it's okay, Dodger, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's just go already, alright? And I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual, on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out, Dodger.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. Like, how we get to... I mean...
Sayori fumbles with her own words.
So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Oh, wow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is getting good now. The pressure. The what if.
So, let's just say that one day Yuri was to ask to walk home with you.
Huh?
Oh, what would you do?
What kind of question is that, Sayori? You're kind of putting me on the spot there. And, well, I would walk home with Yuri. I would still walk home with Sayori. I'm going to tell her I'd walk home with her. Why not? I mean, this is going to make her happy, right? She's worried because Yuri's all pretty and busty and all that good stuff, I'm sure. Sayori, do you really think I would ditch you for Yuri to walk home with?
But she's so beautiful and so smart.
Oh, jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together with me. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
Oh, you're so silly, Dodger. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve, and she says Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so...
Sayori, I've already made up my mind here. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
I'm sorry.
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen?
Huh?
The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. It's kind of weird for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy as well. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Alright guys, that is a day number 2, and that is part number 2. So I want to thank Cabby for moderating, Ryan for being here moderating tonight as well, Rock and Roll for being here, Joseph I think was here, I don't know who else is here. But if you're here and you were listening and you're watching this, even if you just watched my replay of this live stream, thanks so much for watching it. If you've enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like button for me, guys. And if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, what's holding you back? I mean, what other YouTubers go and read these visual novels to their viewers? I have read not even visual novels. I remember Zombie Exodus. You know, I read that out loud. No pictures or anything like that. It's just a text. And I think that was like 28 or 30 hours. You're going to be hard-pressed to find another YouTuber out there for his viewers that's going to read a 30-hour story to his viewers. Hey, and that's all me. I like reading. I like sharing my experience with you guys, my viewers. Thanks so much for being here. I love you guys all. And we'll see you tomorrow night right back here on Livestream Under the Moonshine, episode number 204. Have a good night, everybody. Sleep well, and we'll see you right back here tomorrow. Have a good day tomorrow, everybody. Peace. Love you all.